It is not wise to intrude in places where one is not welcome. Are you a thief? A vulture picking apart the long-dead stone carcass of my humble castle? You will find no treasure here, I fear. This place has nothing to offer the living. Nothing but the dust of centuries, echoes of memory, a monument to hubris and vanity, consecrated with the souls of those who once filled its halls, with their bones, with their blood. You are unwise to trespass here, young lady. You come not to steal, but to survey. By the authority of what king would you unseal the doors of Castle Orlok? Who would be so foolish, so arrogant, as to pry open this tomb? A race of it. Does this council derive its power from the authority of the church? Is there no king or Caesar to enact the will of God upon this sinful land? What body of living men could lay claim to this house of the dead? I see that your presence here is not of your own accord. Of what use is the punishment of the servant when his master has yet to roast upon the spit? I welcome you to Castle Orlok, the hidden jewel of Valakia, my lady. Unexpected though you may be, you shall be treated as a guest here until your business is concluded. Why, I am the lord of this castle, of course. I am Count Orlok. A meaningless title, you say? Well, no mere kingdom of man need grant me the authority of my title in order for me to exert it. Do you understand? You will, in time, but given your humble ignorance of decorum, I will permit you to refer to me by my Christian name, Silas. A breach of court etiquette, to be sure, but we all must make concessions in these confusing times, no? We shall find you proper accommodations for your stay here. Perhaps you can finally remove your strange face covering once you are satisfied that you are safe from injury and illness. These walls contain the memories of the dead, not the foul air of the dying. You are safe here for as long as you are my guest. Impossible. You look just like... Do you believe in destiny? That even the powers of time can be altered for a single purpose? That the luckiest man who walks on these earths is the one who finds true love. Come. The guest quarters are this way. I trust that you have settled into your accommodations. This is good. I wish only to be a gracious host for the duration of your visit. I see that you have found my study. Take a seat by the fire, won't you? The castle grows quite cold at night, I'm told. The painting. Ah, yes. I suppose the resemblance is remarkable. That is my ancestor. He who oversaw the construction of this castle and who went east to fight when called to service by the church. No, he did not lose his life in the wars, but certainly some piece of him was left buried in that foreign soil. He was to be married when he returned, but when his betrothed saw what war had made of the man she loved, when she was faced with the things he had done, she prayed that her soul be taken in exchange for his, so that the Count might see heaven despite his sins. She leapt from the tallest spire of the castle to seal her pact with God. She wished to leave this life of war absence, to be reunited with her husband in the afterlife. And the church, which had made her husband into the monster she feared, refused to bury her, taking the life which God had given her was the greatest sin, they said. Her soul would be damned to hell, but perhaps God would still accept her sacrifice, said the priests, so that the Count might see heaven. You will not speak ill of her. It was no peasant superstition that drove her to death, but love, a boundless, bottomless love, so true and so perfect that you would consider yourself blessed by God Himself to experience even an ounce of its magnitude. My apologies. The Count, in his rage, cursed God and defiled the chapel of the castle. He spilt the blood of the priests and holy men upon the altar and drank from it. If he would not be reunited with his wife in paradise, he decided, then he would descend into hell to be with her there. When he'd finished with the men of the church, he led his armies back to the battlefield, slaughtering the soldiers of any nation in his way. History is unclear as to what became of him after his conquests. It is presumed that he returned here at some point. Why do I stay here? I stay here because the castle is mine. It is my rightful property, my birthright. Of what use is a dusty crypt to your so-called council? No. If you wish to take this castle from me, call forth an army. They will fail, as they always have. But what is more blood to this land of the dead? Oh yes, many have tried. Why, just a decade ago did that wretched gang of black-dressed Teutons attempt to quarter themselves here. They pleaded mercy when I found them, when I showed them what becomes of intruders in these halls. Oh, how they howled for forgiveness. Mercy is found only in the Lord, child, and he turned his back on this place long ago. They did not see sunrise. I see the gears of your mind turning, trying to account for this. There is no hidden army within these walls. No band of assassins or soldiers who might have dealt with those lecherous interlopers. You need not seek answers. Castle Orlok holds many secrets, my dear. You would sleep better at night, knowing as few of them as possible. Speaking of which, I should retire for the night, so that you might rest. I bid you good night, my lady. Hear me now. Feel my words pour into your mind like sweet honey, luxuriating them as sleep overtakes you. Let them soothe your wandering soul. Your soul lost to history, lost to me. Yet now here you are, as bright and as pure as the day I left, before you left me. I have crossed oceans of time to find you. I will not allow you to be swept back out to sea. I renounced God because he took you from me, my princess. I would lay siege to all of heaven, would he take you from me once more. Hi. Thanks for listening to the audio. I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed making it. Be sure to leave a comment down below if you'd like more of this character. Special thanks as always to my Whisperers Patreons, Angela, Castiel, and Ivana, as well as all of my other lovely patrons. If you enjoy my content and want to support me, as well as unlocking additional content, including early access to YouTube uploads and spicier